Meghan showed off her happy marriage by posting some romantic pics with Harry.
Meghan Markle recently shared a heartfelt tribute to her husband, Prince Harry, in a gushing social media post.
Meghan Markle shared a photo with Prince Harry celebrating their kids on the 4th of July.
Meghan Markle shared a rare and romantic glimpse into her personal life on July 4th, 2025, by posting a sweet photo with husband Prince Harry in celebration of both Independence Day and their enduring love story.
Meghan Markle shares adorable story behind July 4th family tradition with Prince Harry.
The post, which was uploaded to Meghan's personal Instagram account, featured a cozy pic of the couple, alongside snapshots of homemade cupcakes and festive treats that gave followers a taste of the Sussexes' home life in Montecito, California.
Meghan Markle shared a 4th of July Instagram post featuring festive cupcakes, referencing her second date with Prince Harry.
In the caption, Meghan reflected on a special moment from early in her relationship with Harry, writing, "Our second date was the 4th of July 2016, and Harry brought me cupcakes to celebrate. Now, all these years later, our two children are in on the tradition."
Meghan Markle shared a photo with Prince Harry celebrating their kids on the 4th of July.
The message concluded with a cheerful holiday note. "Happy Independence Day. May your day be as sweet as these cupcakes." The post was a heartfelt nod, not just to the American holiday, but to the couple's nearly decade-long journey together, one that has included a royal wedding, 2 children, a transatlantic move, and the launch of multiple creative and philanthropic ventures. The carousel of images provided a glimpse into the quiet, family-centered life they've built, with Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet now joining in the 4th of July festivities that began with cupcakes on a second date. Earlier in the day, Meghan also took to her lifestyle brand As Ever's Instagram account to share a video showcasing a charcuterie board she designed using her signature raspberry spread. The $14 spread, which launched as part of her brand's first product drop in April 2025, has been in high demand and sold out within 30 minutes of going on sale. In the video, Meghan assembled a patriotic platter, artfully arranging raspberries, cherries, star-shaped cheeses, blueberries, crackers, and slices of sourdough bread. Clad in a breezy blue and white striped shirt, she looked relaxed and cheerful as she added her raspberry spread to the board. At one point, she dropped a raspberry into the jar by accident, laughed, and popped it into her mouth. A candid moment that delighted some fans and highlighted her easygoing approach. The caption on the As Ever post read simply, "Happy 4th of July." Meghan posted a similar clip to her personal Instagram account, and Meghan, just minutes later, offering a top-down view of the same charcuterie board. The video maintained the festive aesthetic, complete with fresh flowers, summery decor, and glimpses of Meghan's casual jewelry, all tying into her brand's laid-back but aspirational vibe. However, the reaction to the charcuterie board video was mixed. While fans on Instagram left positive comments praising the Duchess for her creativity and homey touch, critics on Reddit were less kind. Some called the presentation basic, with one user saying it resembled an outdated Pinterest post. Others poked fun at the styling and handwritten label designs, dismissing the overall feel as overdone and lacking originality. One Reddit commenter wrote, "I love a board, especially a themed one, but bless her heart for thinking this is new and/or unique." Another chimed in, "I think it looks good if my regular friend or neighbor did it. They're not trying to sell an elevated lifestyle brand." Despite the criticism, many supporters defended Meghan's efforts, noting that the personal tone of both posts set her apart from other public figures. Rather than overly polished or distant, her content felt warm and relatable, especially the intimate detail about Harry's early romantic gesture, now a sweet family tradition. Meghan and Harry, who celebrated their 7th anniversary in May 2025, have continued to share selective glimpses of their private life while focusing on expanding their media, philanthropic, and brand ventures. As ever, Meghan's rebranded lifestyle label has faced some early challenges, including product shortages and shipping delays, but remains a hot topic among fans and critics alike. While the raspberry spread launch stirred both excitement and skepticism, Meghan's Independence Day posts show a woman determined to blend her entrepreneurial goals with her personal story. The romantic 4th of July nod to her husband, and the playful presence of their children in carrying on that tradition, offered a reminder that behind the brand is a family and a love story that started with cupcakes nearly a decade ago.
Meghan Markle gets roasted for her delivery room dance video. Moments of genuine, unfiltered joy are often met with a whirlwind of public opinion, and the dance video was no exception, as the couple marked their daughter, Princess Lilibet's 4th birthday with a truly rare and utterly surprising video shared on Instagram. Forget the traditional cake photos or adorable party snaps. Meghan and Harry chose to share a glimpse into one of the most intimate moments of their lives, a pre-birth dance party in the delivery room. The short clip, a seemingly spontaneous burst of happiness, features Meghan moving to the infectious beat of Star Keisha's The Baby Mama dance while gracefully cradling her prominent baby bump. But the fun doesn't stop there. Prince Harry, known for his playful side, jumps into the frame, grooving around the delivery room, embodying a mix of excitement and anticipation. In a particularly endearing moment, he even briefly steps out, only to reappear with his hood pulled playfully over his head, continuing his happy dance. It's a raw, unscripted peek behind the curtain, offering a rare glimpse into the couple's private joy before Lilibet's arrival. The video of Harry and Meghan dancing immediately ignited a hailstorm of mixed reactions across social media. While many found themselves smiling at the sheer exuberance, a vocal segment of the online world quickly piled on with criticisms, labeling the video as awkward and cringy. Some questioned the appropriateness of sharing such a private moment, especially one filmed in a delivery room, suggesting it was too intimate for public consumption. The unique nature of the clip, so far removed from traditional royal decorum, seemed to trigger discomfort for those accustomed to a more reserved portrayal of the couple. Yet, for every critical comment, there was a wave of supportive voices who found the video genuinely endearing. Fans appreciated the couple's evident bond and their uninhibited sense of humor. They saw it as a refreshing display of authenticity, a testament to their love for each other and their excitement to welcome their daughter. "This is just pure joy," one fan commented, while another praised, "It's so lovely to see them so happy and carefree." Meghan shared a series of heartwarming photos as part of Lilibet's birthday celebration. These included tender images of herself with her daughter, as well as captivating shots of Harry bonding with Lilibet, showcasing his undeniable affection as a father. Accompanying these visuals were heartfelt captions, celebrating their family and expressing deep gratitude for Lilibet's presence in their lives. These additional posts reinforce the central theme of their birthday tribute, a focus on their family unit and the precious moments they share, away from the constant scrutiny of their former royal life. It's also worth recalling the context of Lilibet's full name, Princess Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor. This name choice was a beautiful and deliberate tribute, honoring two immensely significant women in Harry's life. Lilibet was the cherished family nickname for his grandmother, the late Queen Elizabeth II, a deeply personal nod to the monarch. Diana, of course, honors his beloved late mother, Princess Diana. The video and accompanying posts carry additional significance, coming more than a year after Meghan and Harry made the monumental decision to step back from their roles as senior royals and relocate to California. This move marked a dramatic shift towards a more private, independent life, allowing them greater control over their narrative and the moments they choose to share. The delivery room video, in this context, feels like a deliberate choice to open up a very personal chapter, offering a counter-narrative to the often negative press surrounding their lives. It's a statement. This is our joy, our family, and we're choosing to share it on our terms. Meghan and Harry's birthday celebration video is more than just a fleeting social media moment. It's a fascinating case study in celebrity perception, intimate sharing, and the enduring public fascination with the Sussex family. While some may continue to find it cringy, others will cherish it as a glimpse into a truly happy family moment. It reminds us that even global figures experience universal joys, fears, and anticipations, and sometimes they choose to share them in the most unexpected and unforgettable ways. Whether you loved it or found it awkward, one thing is clear. Meghan and Harry continue to keep us guessing, one dance at a time.
At the 2025 Nexus Global Summit in New York, Harry took the stage to speak on a topic that's become deeply personal to him and his wife, Meghan.
Prince Harry said Meghan Markle was the most trolled person in the world while speaking at Nexus Global Summit in New York.
So much of these problems are being created without them.
During a panel focused on creating a healthier digital world, Harry opened up about the harsh realities Meghan has faced online, and why he believes her vulnerability should be met with compassion, not criticism.
Harry spoke out against the online hate Meghan Markle has faced at the 2025 Nexus Global Summit in New York.
One of the reasons why the digital world was so important to us is because my wife, in 2018, was the most trolled person in the world, Harry said to the audience, speaking from a place of both personal experience and deep concern. He emphasized that this wasn't just a headline or a statistic. It was a real experience that affected their lives.
Prince Harry says Meghan Markle was most trolled person in the world during surprise appearance in New York.
There was a lived experience, he added. Harry explained that their work through the Archewell Foundation was shaped in part by the conversations they had with parents and families impacted by the darker sides of the internet. Through those conversations, he said, it became even clearer how important it was to promote kindness and wellness in digital spaces. That's when it really started to make sense to us, he noted, describing how compassion often fades when life gets tough, and how that loss of empathy can manifest online in damaging ways. For Meghan, the scrutiny began shortly after she and Harry went public with their relationship, when they got engaged in November 2017 and married in May 2018. Public interest in the couple surged, but so did online criticism. Meghan, who had already built a career as an actress and activist, found herself at the center of an international media storm. She was regularly criticized in headlines and social media posts, many of which focused not on her work or her actions, but on her identity and appearance. Harry's decision to speak out now, years after they stepped back from royal duties, highlights just how much the couple continues to be affected by their digital experience. Since 2020, they have lived in Montecito, California, where they are raising their 2 children, Archie and Lilibet, and building a new chapter rooted in service and storytelling through Archewell. In previous interviews, Meghan has shared how intense the public scrutiny became. In one conversation, she described feeling overwhelmed and confused by how much negativity was being directed at her, especially when she was simply trying to be herself. She said she would stay up at night, wondering why so much was being written and shared, often without context or truth. Although some public commentary has questioned how much Meghan was affected, the toll is something Harry continues to take seriously. At the summit, he didn't just speak about statistics or policy. He spoke from the heart. He made it clear that people, especially women in the public eye, should not be punished for showing their unfiltered selves online. Instead, he said, they deserve support and respect. In August 2024, Meghan gave another glimpse into how difficult those early years were. In an interview on CBS Sunday Morning, she said that she hadn't even begun to scratch the surface when it came to the amount of online bullying she endured. Later that fall, health advocate Larissa May spoke about Meghan's experience as an example of just how intense and unfair online criticism can be. Prince Harry's appearance at the summit is just the latest example of how the couple is using their platform to advocate for safer and more supportive digital spaces. They've focused on encouraging thoughtful conversations, promoting media literacy, and helping people, especially young people, understand the impact of what they post and share. What stood out most during Harry's speech, though, was his unwavering support for Meghan. He spoke with clarity and calm as he reminded the audience that behind every online comment is a real person. Meghan, in his eyes, has always shown strength and grace, even in the face of relentless online commentary. And he believes that her willingness to be open about her struggles should be celebrated, not used against her. In a time when many still feel pressured to present only the most polished version of themselves, Meghan has taken the more vulnerable path, choosing to share the messy human side of her experience. And Harry is encouraging the world to honor that. We need to do better, he said at the summit. We need to treat each other better online and off. With their continued focus on digital well-being, family life in California, and ongoing charitable work, Harry and Meghan are showing that even after stepping away from official royal roles, they are still committed to service. And as Harry made clear in New York, part of that service is standing up for the people he loves, and for the idea that honesty, empathy, and kindness should define our digital world, not hate. Since stepping back from royal duties in 2020, Meghan Markle has found herself in a unique identity limbo.
The Duchess of Sussex revealed, "If I had to write a resume, I don't know what I would call myself."
Meghan Markle admits, "I don't even know what to call myself anymore. How did a duchess become a woman without a name?"
Meghan Markle says she doesn't know what to call herself after the royal split. Since stepping down as a senior working royal in 2020, Meghan Markle has publicly acknowledged the struggle of defining who she is professionally.
Meghan Markle has admitted she's found it difficult to define her professional identity since stepping back from working royal.
In a recent interview, she confessed, "If I had to write a resume, I don't know what I would call myself." That uncertainty isn't unique to Meghan. It reflects a broader generational question many people face today. Once known primarily as an actress on Suits, and then globally recognized as the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan's professional path has diverged in multiple directions.
Markle has admitted she's found it difficult to define her professional identity since stepping back from royal duties.
Meghan Markle insists her last name is Sussex, not Markle. One thing Meghan has no confusion about is her name. During Netflix's With Love, Meghan, she playfully corrected actress Mindy Kaling, saying, "It's so funny that you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know I'm Sussex now." Following that moment, she was referred to as Meghan Sussex on The Drew Barrymore Show, signaling a subtle but clear shift in how she wishes to be seen. Not as an actress or former royal, in the traditional sense, but as a standalone brand and identity. Meghan Markle has turned her post-royal life into a media empire. Despite the professional ambiguity she's mentioned, Meghan and Harry's move to California opened up a wave of opportunities. From their record-breaking Netflix deal and Meghan's Spotify podcast archetypes to Harry's best-selling memoir Spare, the couple has become a brand unto themselves. Meghan has said, "I believe all the notes I am playing are part of the same song," underscoring her belief that all her projects, however varied, align with a broader personal and professional mission. That includes storytelling, brand development, and strategic business ventures. Meghan Markle says fashion is on her radar for future business plans. While Meghan has already dipped her toe into many industries, she has her eye on yet another, fashion. In the Fast Company interview, she hinted that the category of fashion is something I will explore at a later date, suggesting that she sees long-term potential in that space. She also teased new products for her lifestyle brand, As Ever, which are set to launch in early 2026. These developments point to a slow but deliberate build toward a more defined brand identity, one that blends entrepreneurship with her personal values. Meghan Markle says a sweet mom moment helped her power through a tough workday. Amid her professional pursuits, Meghan remains deeply committed to motherhood. She shared a touching anecdote about her 6-year-old son, Archie, losing his first tooth. Despite a packed schedule the next day, she stayed up cuddling with him after he woke her at 2 a.m. to share his excitement. "Those mom moments energize me to be a better founder, a better employer, a better boss," she said. It's a rare and relatable insight into how she balances the dual identities of mother and entrepreneur. Meghan Markle says she's not an influencer, she's a founder. Despite her massive following and global name recognition, Meghan doesn't consider herself an influencer. "I see myself as an entrepreneur and a female founder," she told People magazine earlier in 2024. "If the brand ends up influential, then that's great, but I wouldn't categorize myself as an influencer." This distinction is important. Rather than chasing visibility for its own sake, Meghan appears to be focused on long-term legacy, brand ownership, and impact. She wants to lead and create, not just promote. That puts her more in line with women like Jessica Alba and Gwyneth Paltrow than typical social media personalities. Meghan Markle is still shaping her identity 5 years after leaving the royals. Ultimately, Meghan Markle's post-royal journey remains a work in progress. Her admission that she's unsure how to label herself professionally highlights the fluid nature of identity, especially for women balancing visibility, ambition, motherhood, and personal growth. Meghan Markle revealed new pics of Archie and Lilibet. Does she really want privacy? Meghan Markle is offering the world a rare peek into her private life with Prince Harry, and more importantly, their 2 young children, Archie and Lilibet. To celebrate the couple's 7th wedding anniversary, Meghan shared a touching tribute to Harry that featured a photo board full of never-before-seen family moments. The image that's getting the most attention? A heartwarming holiday snapshot of Archie giving little sister Lilibet a kiss on the forehead in front of a beautifully decorated Christmas tree. Sweet? Absolutely. But it's also raising eyebrows, especially when it comes to the couple's long-standing stance on privacy. Critics question whether privacy is still a priority for Meghan and Harry. Meghan and Harry have spent years carefully managing their public image, particularly when it comes to their children. So, naturally, some royal watchers are wondering, why share now? A royal insider questioned the timing, pointing out, if they weren't in the photos, would anyone be interested? It's a fair question, especially considering how rare it is to see such personal images of the Sussex children. Up until recently, the couple's appearances with their kids were limited to official events or tightly controlled photo ops, and their faces were often obscured or photographed from behind. Harry's security concerns make the photo drop surprising. Harry has made no secret of his concerns for his family's safety, especially in the UK. In May 2025, he lost an appeal over the level of personal security he's entitled to in Britain. In an interview following the ruling, he stated that he can't imagine returning to the UK with Meghan and their children under the current conditions. "I can't see a world in which I would bring my wife and children back to the UK at this point," he said plainly. So for many watching closely, it's a little confusing to see more of Archie and Lilibet surfacing online, especially as they grow older and become more recognizable. Meghan slowly increases the kids' public appearances. Until recently, Meghan and Harry kept the kids almost entirely out of the spotlight. We'd catch glimpses, maybe a side profile or a distant shot from behind, but never much more. That's changed in recent months. Meghan's new lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard, has subtly introduced Archie and Lilibet into her content. There was the adorable Mother's Day post where the children climbed on Meghan in a sweet, candid moment she called Climbing Mama Mountain. In April 2025, we saw them gardening as part of her soft launch for the brand. And now, in the anniversary collage, even more memories have come to light. Meghan Markle's anniversary collage reveals intimate family moments. The photo board tribute to Harry wasn't just a celebration of their relationship. It was a quiet, personal walk down memory lane. Among the images, an ultrasound labeled Archie, a tender photo of Meghan cradling her baby bump, and a snap of Harry proudly holding newborn Archie, captioned May 6, 2019. In total, there were roughly 40 photos included in the tribute, offering a gentle glimpse into the family's private life, from parenting milestones to quiet, everyday moments. It's sentimental, touching, and perhaps a new chapter in how Meghan chooses to connect with the public. Meghan opens up about how motherhood changed her. Meghan has also been more open lately about her parenting journey. In her newest podcast episode, part of her Confessions of a Female Founder series, she got candid about how different motherhood has been compared to what she once imagined. After marrying Harry in 2018, she said she envisioned a life full of purpose, giving speeches with a baby on her hip. But that vision didn't exactly match reality. Between royal pressures, public scrutiny, and the eventual decision to step back from their roles in 2020, her family's journey took a very different path. It's clear that Meghan is reflecting on the gap between expectation and experience, and she's doing so with more vulnerability than we've seen before. Meghan Markle is trying to find the balance between sharing and protecting. Meghan and Harry's Montecito mansion is a world away from royal palaces, yet the challenges of balancing public attention and private family life haven't gone away. Living in California, launching new ventures, and raising children out of the spotlight was the dream. But total privacy is hard to maintain when the world is always watching. It's likely Meghan's recent photo releases were meant to share joy, not stir drama. Still, they've reignited debates about what privacy really means for public figures, especially when children are involved. Meghan Markle explains what she means by sharing life on her own terms. Meghan Markle is opening up about what it really means to share her life on her own terms. In a preview for the Aspire with Emma Grud podcast episode airing on Tuesday, June 18th, 2025, Meghan reflected on a personal video that recently went viral, one showing her and her husband Harry dancing in the delivery room before the birth of their daughter, Lilibet. That wasn't yesterday, Meghan clarified in the clip. That was 4 years ago. So it's also a really great reminder that with all the noise or whatever people do, there's a whole life, a real, authentic, fun life that's happening behind the scenes. Meghan, who rejoined social media in January with her official Instagram account, Meghan, has been slowly letting fans into more intimate family moments. She celebrated Lilibet's birthday by sharing sweet memories, including the now famous delivery room dance to the Baby Mama Dance, filmed at Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital. She also honored Harry on Sunday, June 16th, 2025, with a heartfelt Father's Day post featuring adorable clips of him with Lilibet and their son, Archie. "Happy Father's Day to our favorite guy," she captioned the tribute. Meghan Markle was told that she's only relevant now because of Prince Harry. Meghan Markle's latest comments about wanting people to tell the truth about her have reignited debate over her public image. And not everyone is siding with her. During her June 2025 appearance on Aspire with Emma Grede, Meghan admitted she'd love to rewrite her public narrative, saying, "Yes, I would ask people to tell the truth," and quoting her friend Serena Williams, "A lie can't live forever." But royal author Hugo Vickers didn't hold back in his response, claiming Meghan's popularity is entirely tied to her marriage to Prince Harry. "No one would actually listen to Meghan Markle if it wasn't for the fact she married Prince Harry," he told The Sun. "It's because she's married to Harry that it gives the soap opera quality that seems to appeal to everyone." Commentator Samara Gill also chimed in, calling Meghan's public statements disingenuous. "The lack of authenticity in that interview is palpable," she said. "Her whole brand is built on a spin of lies." Despite the criticism, Meghan remains vocal about owning her story. Whether her marriage keeps her in the spotlight or not, it's clear she isn't backing down from shaping her narrative her own way. Taylor Swift's texts with Blake Lively are going to be revealed soon. Blake Lively's ongoing feud with Justin Baldoni has taken a dramatic new turn, and now private messages between Blake and Taylor Swift are set to be revealed. On Monday, June 17th, 2025, a New York judge denied Blake's request for a protective order that would have kept her communications with Taylor sealed. As a result, Justin's team will now have access to messages between the two, many of which reportedly reference their work on It Ends With Us. Though a subpoena for Taylor herself was dropped, the move came after her father, Scott Swift, voluntarily provided the requested materials to spare his daughter from further involvement. Sources close to the situation allege Blake's team attempted to pressure Taylor into making a public statement of support by saying they'd release personal messages. Taylor's team reportedly rejected the move outright. Once known for their tight-knit friendship, Taylor and Blake have grown distant amid the drama. Taylor, who is godmother to Blake's children, is said to feel betrayed by the way her name and image have been entangled in the suit. The messages between them will now come under scrutiny, potentially revealing the full extent of their falling out. A Hollywood producer claims that Diddy tried to make an advance on him in a gym steam room. James Cummings, a Hollywood producer and actor, has come forward with allegations against Diddy, claiming the music mogul initiated an unwanted advance during a private encounter in a Los Angeles gym steam room more than 2 decades ago. According to James, the incident occurred in 2002 at an LA fitness location, where the two men were alone. James described the moment as deeply distressing, stating that it quickly escalated into an altercation after he rejected Diddy's approach. James reported the incident to gym staff, who allegedly informed him that Diddy was not a member, but frequently visited the steam room, paying in cash. He added that the experience left him shaken and humiliated, and the memory resurfaced years later when he saw Diddy again at a restaurant in Los Angeles. His wife, Jennifer Cummings, an actress, recalled witnessing the aftermath at the gym and described how deeply it impacted her husband. She said the emotional toll remains present, especially in light of recent media coverage surrounding Diddy's ongoing trial. Jay-Z's daughter with Beyoncé looks exactly like her. Blue Ivy Carter looked every bit her mother Beyoncé's twin as she touched down in Paris. Blue, who dazzled on stage at her mom's Cowboy Carter tour kickoff in April 2025, turned heads again, this time with her street style. Stepping out in dark denim jeans, an oversized gray tee, and blue Adidas sneakers, Blue exuded effortless cool as she entered a Parisian restaurant. Later, her father Jay-Z was spotted nearby, signing autographs and greeting fans outside Moet Hennessy. But beyond fashion and famous parents, Blue Ivy is making waves for her own artistic ambitions. According to insiders, she's now eyeing a solo music career, with help from trusted family collaborators. Beyoncé's sister Solange is reportedly guiding her writing process, while hitmaker The Dream already has a few tracks ready. Blue's music journey began early. Her vocals appeared on Jay-Z's song Glory, just days after her birth, and she later sang on Beyoncé's Brown Skin Girl, earning her a Grammy and a Guinness World Record.
Meghan Markle addressed the viral delivery room video on Aspire with Emma Grede podcast.
There's still a whole life, a real, authentic, fun life that's happening behind the scenes.
Meghan Markle recently addressed the viral video depicting her and Prince Harry dancing in a delivery room setting prior to the birth of their daughter, Princess Lilibet. This clarification occurred during Meghan's appearance on the Aspire with Emma Grede podcast, providing context to an intimate moment that had garnered significant public attention. The video in question was publicly shared on Instagram, coinciding with Princess Lilibet's 4th birthday. It features Meghan, who was heavily pregnant at the time of filming, and Prince Harry engaged in dancing and twerking to the song Baby Mama Dance. The footage offered a rare glimpse into a private moment shared between the couple, intended to be a personal expression of joy and anticipation before their daughter's arrival. The subsequent public sharing of this video sparked widespread discussion and engagement across various platforms. During her podcast appearance, Meghan Markle provided crucial clarification regarding the video's age. She stated that the footage was filmed 4 years prior to its recent public release, emphasizing that it was not a contemporary recording. This detail aimed to counteract potential misinterpretations regarding its timing and context. In making this point, Meghan also delivered a broader message. With all the noise, there's still a whole life, a real, authentic, fun life that's happening behind the scenes. This statement highlighted her intention to remind the public that despite constant external scrutiny and commentary, a genuine and private life continues for her and her family. Meghan further elaborated on her motivation for sharing such personal content, underscoring the importance of presenting her life on her own terms. She expressed gratitude for the current ability to manage and control her own narrative, particularly through platforms like social media. This strategic approach to public engagement reflects a deliberate effort to shape her public image and convey personal experiences directly to her audience, rather than relying solely on traditional media interpretations or external narratives. The direct dissemination of content via social media offers Meghan a significant degree of autonomy in how her story is told and perceived by the public. Upon the release of Meghan Markle's interview, the video elicited a range of reactions from the public. Many viewers commended Meghan for her authenticity and openness, appreciating the genuine and unvarnished glimpse into a personal moment. Supporters often viewed the video as a relatable and heartwarming display of marital joy and anticipation. Conversely, a segment of the audience criticized Meghan for oversharing, deeming the video cringe or wrong for public consumption, particularly given her previous royal associations. These mixed reactions underscored the polarized nature of public opinion surrounding Meghan's public persona and her choices regarding personal disclosure. In response to critical comments, Meghan reaffirmed her steadfast commitment to authenticity and personal happiness. She conveyed her intention to continue disregarding negative comments and to prioritize her own well-being and genuine expression. This stance indicates a resilience to public criticism and a determination to maintain her personal values despite external pressures. Her focus remained on living genuinely and sharing aspects of her life that she deemed appropriate, irrespective of detractors. A midwife publicly defended Meghan Markle's dancing. The medical professional explained that engaging in movement during labor is not only a normal practice, but can also serve as a beneficial method to help progress labor. This professional endorsement provided a factual counterpoint to some of the criticisms, framing the dance as a physiologically sound and common practice during childbirth rather than an act of oversharing. Since the initial sharing of the delivery room video, Meghan has continued to post additional family content. This includes a notable Father's Day tribute dedicated to Prince Harry, which featured previously unseen photographs of him interacting with their children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. This consistent sharing of family moments aligns with Meghan's stated objective of controlling her narrative and presenting a more complete and personal portrayal of her life to the public. These subsequent posts further reinforce her commitment to selectively sharing aspects of her private life on her own terms. The delivery room dance video quickly achieved significant viral status, becoming Meghan's most viewed Instagram post to date. It rapidly amassed nearly 50 million views, effectively surpassing her previous record, which had been set by the announcement of her new lifestyle brand. The unprecedented viewership for this personal video highlights the profound public interest in Meghan Markle's private life and her approach to sharing it directly with a global audience. Its performance underscores the significant impact and reach of her social media presence when she chooses to reveal intimate moments.